Hey everybody, Weem here, and welcome to Rising World. I am pretty excited to be checking out this game. It's a game I've actually kind of had my eye on here and there for a while now. A number of you have been recommending it for a while, and my buddy Vortak over at Vortak Vids has a series running on it. I think he's got about 12 episodes in it right now. Starting to lay out a town, in fact. If you want to check out his run, go ahead and check out my description below. I'll have a link over there. But here we are in my world, and I kind of picked a spot. I loaded this world and ran around a bit. Rather, I flew around a bit and chose this place. Let me just jump up here and show you. Kind of flew to this spot and thought, okay, this is where we're going to build stuff. So basically I've got mountains on the left, I got mountains straight ahead, which is kind of the back of the area I'm looking at, and then out here to the right. So kind of surrounded on all sides by mountain. This kind of area here is where I want to build. We've got a valley extending that direction, the other direction, and then right across from us, hills sloping upward. So anyway, that's kind of where we're at here. I'm going to go ahead and fly down here and turn this off. So this game is a voxel based open world sandbox game. You've probably heard me say that a million times, right? We definitely play a lot of these kind of games. Procedurally generated, single player, multiplayer, you get the idea. I don't have to say much. Me holding a pick standing in the woods probably tells you everything you need to know. So we're just going to dive right in here. Now, what I want to do in this series is to just check out the game. We're going to kind of gather up some materials, probably build just a couple things. I'm not sure how long this is going to go. It's really going to depend on how much you guys want to see. I could see this being just a few episodes to show you the basics, because the game pretty much just has some very basic stuff right now. There's some really cool things you can make. They've got some great textures and everything, lots of different blocks you can create. And we're going to get into that as we get rolling here. We get the logs rolling. But yeah, I think we're gonna do that. We're gonna focus on the basics, and then we'll take it from there. See what you guys want to do. So I'm going to kind of clear out an area. We definitely need wood. I'm going to chop this stuff down. Now we have animals here. There are some deer, pigs, and cows. I think that's about it. You hear birds, but I don't think you ever see them. And one of the things that they have mentioned that's coming to the game that is not here now, in case you're wondering, is there are no monsters yet. There's no mobs, no monsters, but those will be coming. In fact, they have a list of features, and under the soon category they have things like animals and monsters, more biomes. It will be an endless world. Currently this one is not, although I have not seen the edge of the world. We might have to hunt that down and see if we can hit the end. But also coming soon is cooking and baking. Now they have some other things planned for the future as well, kind of farther out in the future. Dungeon ruins and temples, vehicles, clothing, flowing water, construction plans, and other things. I like the construction plan concept because basically you'll be able to build things out and then save that. For example, maybe you make a tower. You can save that and then build that later as kind of one whole piece. That would be pretty cool. So let's see, we've got, obviously we can gather trees. If I scroll through my stuff here, you can see I've got a pick, so we can do some digging, but there's actually a lot more tools than just these. Let me go over here and break up some of this stuff so you can see what that's like. Get those sun rays up there kind of coming through. So we don't have to really pick anything up. This is automatically getting picked up when we dig here. If I open my inventory, you'll see we've got this is our hotbar, basically, these five. We've got inventory here. And then we have inventory and crafting. So let's jump in here real quick and see. We've got general, that's the shelter here. We have resources. We can do stuff with the wood. We can make a torch, and we can make crafting stations, which is the first thing I'm going to want to work on here. So in order to make that, we need, well, let me go back here. It said lumber. That's right. So we're going to go to resources, lumber. We've got 20 of them. So we'll just make a bunch of these and then drop back down here. There we go. Make the crafting table and bring this up here. Excellent. So here's the crafting table. Now what we have to do is decide where we want to be located here. Again, I'm kind of facing one of the sides of this little valley, this being the back of it here, and then the other side here. I think I might end up calling this south. You can make a compass, so that might be kind of cool to make in the near future. Let's see, and I think we can break the table down if we don't want to later, if we want it out of the way. Pretty cheap to make, so let's go ahead and just put it right here for now. Very simply, hold the right mouse button there. Now if we jump in here, you can see we can make a whole lot of other things. We've got some more options here. It's very cool. And I'm kind of thinking, kind of thinking I do want to clear out some grass, and in order to do that we have to have a particular tool. The scythe is best for it, 4 sticks. We do need a scythe blade, and in order to make the blade we're going to have another workbench, a crafting station rather, the anvil. So the cool thing here is, at least for now, there's no required materials, so we can automatically just craft that guy. And now we have that selected. We'll just stick this right here. Okay. So now we can make some of these guys, and we can make, for example, the Scythe Blade. We can just automatically, again, there's no requirements there. So that's cool. Let's see, tools. I think I need to make sticks, actually. Let's see, scythe. Yes, we need 4 sticks. Okay, that's probably enough. Tool, scythe, make it. And we have it equipped. So now we can actually go around here and cut the grass. It's kind of cool. Looks like you can take it down partly, kind of part way down. Or if you do it again, it will clean it all the way to the ground. At least I thought it did. I was experimenting with this before. There we go, if we left click. Let's get this all down. So we can come around here and kind of clear out a spot. Move this around. There we go. So I'll probably run around and clean some of this stuff up, but we'll probably gather some more materials, chop some more trees, maybe dig up some more dirt, and look into getting some kind of foundation set down around here somewhere. Alrighty, well, I've chopped a number of trees down, and I'm noticing that with about 8 chops here, you can take the stumps out, so that's cool. Let me get rid of these guys. And yeah, we got a bit of a clearing here, gathered up some dirt, so we got some materials going on. We can start to make some more lumber. Lumber, right? Is that what it was? Yes, we can make lumber and sticks. So we have 32 pieces of wood. We'll break some of this stuff down. Probably most of this down. And then we'll do some sticks. Let's see here. Make a number of those. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and actually let's jump into the inventory really quick. See what we've got here. So we have 64 sticks. We've got all kinds of lumber. We have some dirt. Picked up some saplings. I'm not sure if you can plant those or not. But we've got some stone as well. So what I want to do is if we jump back in here, we can go to crafting stations. And the next station I want to make is the Bloch Bench. This is what we use to make blocks, it seems. So let's go ahead and craft one of those since we can. And bring this up into the inventory. And I think we'll just set it right next to this guy. Placing workbench. Let's dive in here. Now this is pretty cool. I have run around in the game a little bit. I was getting used to the controls and everything. Did make a couple of these stations. And notice that when you make this, you can come into here. And there really are a lot of textures. Now, I have been watching some other videos, including Vortex, as I mentioned. So I knew there were textures in here, but there really are a lot. So that's really cool. So you basically can come in here into the stone. Oh, it kept my favorite from, I was experimenting with that as well. You can actually choose, flag one of these as a favorite, and then look through your favorites. So anyway, you could take stone or stone bricks, for example, and then choose which one you want. And you get the different textures over there, so that's pretty cool. We'll probably play with that in a bit. We have some stone, probably not enough to put down any good foundation just yet, but that's cool. And let's jump into the, let's see, wood blocks. Got all kinds of wood blocks here, varying colors. That's cool. Be a good floor, interior floor perhaps, wood planks. So we have a lot of options here as far as, like I said, textures go and the look. But what I want to do is it's going to start getting dark here. We need to get some light going. So let's jump in here, go to lights, and let's see, we have the sticks so we can make torches. We'll just make a few of these. It's going to automatically put one in my hand there. And let's see, we have torch mounts. That would be cool. Okay, so it takes an iron rod. Let's see, iron rod. Looks like these are free. We'll just make, I don't know, maybe 5, 6 of those. Should work. Jump back in here. Oh, it's small. Did I do large? Yes, I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or so. You can also do the count. Same thing. You sit there and click through it. Actually, you can hold on there too. Yeah. I remember trying that. Okay. Let's try that one more time. Go to lights, torch mount. There we go. We're gonna, looks like it makes 4 of these. Let's do that. I think that's what that means. Yeah, we got a stack of 4. Okay, so it's pretty dark. I'm trying to think here. How do we want to do this? I think I could just put these right on the ground. I almost feel like putting down a block, though, to set these on might look cooler. Let's see. We have to go over to this workbench. Stone bricks. Let's see. Come on, Weem. It doesn't really matter what it looks like. Oh, so picky. Let's see. Let's do this. Why not? We'll do... we'll just do 2 of these for now. Okay. So now we can right-click where we want this. You can actually hold left-click and drag, and then right-click and it will place it. So that's cool. I'm just going to place one here. Let's see. I could do it kind of too high. Let's see. I was kind of thinking I would do one on each side. Something like that. And then... I like that you can put this anywhere. It's not just like it's a block and so it's always centered. You could put it on the edge. We're going to kind of center this guy here, though. And then we will switch to a torch. Cool, so it just selects it there. It's got a plus sign. Looks like you... Oh, you hold right click. There you go. Haha! Light. And we'll get another one of these guys down. Let's see where to go. Center this guy. Put this in here. There we go. Now, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and switch over to here. So it looks like these don't light up the tables. That's interesting. These aren't set to take the light. Maybe that'll change in the future. That'd be pretty cool. But here we are. We've got stars out. It is dark already. We don't have any kind of bed set up or any kind of tent or shelter. And that cow scared me out there. Or the goat, rather. I was like, oh no, something's walking out there. Weem, there's no monsters yet. Have no fear. Let's see, where was that? It wasn't miscellaneous, was it? Resources. I thought, oh, maybe it's, let's see. Maybe it's just in here. There we go. So we can make a shelter, and this would allow us to sleep. Let's go ahead and do that. And that went into our number 5 slot. So we'll just stick this back here, maybe on the ground back here. Something like this. Away from the light and the dark. I'll have nightmares. Now, I have never slept before. I'm not really sure how this works. I tried it temporarily, and it didn't seem to do anything during the day. I think it's supposed to skip you through the night, though. But... oh, there we go. I was going to say, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Cool, so you just have to give it some time. So anyway, we've got a pretty good setup here, I'd say, and I think for now we're going to leave it at that. I wanted to keep this first episode very short, just kind of give you a quick introduction to Rising World, see what you guys think. Please do leave me a comment, letting me know if you want to see more of this. You can additionally leave me a like, I would appreciate that, and lets me know you guys would like to see more. Like I said, I'm planning a couple episodes of this. Let's call it 3 or 4, something like that. But then I will gauge your guys' interest at that point, and we'll determine if we want to keep going. Right now, there's not a ton to do in the game. I could craft, I could make some buildings, things like that. We can do some exploration. So anyway, I'm going to leave it to you guys. We're gonna check your engagement over time and see what you guys think. See if you're wanting more of this or not. So let me know if that's the case, if you'd like to see it. And other than that, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll catch you next time.